Hello, safety practitioner. Welcome back. I'm your host and your also friend, Muhammad Noshad. This is my third video on the documentation training. So today we are going to learn the hard work permit, how to complete the hard work permit. And okay, so first question is, what is the hard work permit? So any work which may produce heat, spark, flame, that is hard work, and the work can be welding work, uh, either arc welding or the electrical welding, so welding work, and the grinding, and the also cutting, steel cutting work. These are the hard work. Okay, so I also say to you, just these are the documents, and this is a hard work permit, and just I'm going to do and just I'll speak about it, how to complete this work permit, how to inspection, how to issue the work permit. So the first point is the description of work. So mention here the description of work, the complete work description. What kind of a work you are going to do, like grinding or welding or cutting. Okay, and so where you are going to start your work. So mention here which kind of work, like vessels weldings, or tank welding, or any supply pipeline weldings. Okay, so you mention here, and also the next point is equipment to be used. So mention here which kind of equipment you're going to use, like if cutting, so gas cutting, or if welding, so arc welding or electrical welding, what. And the next point is location. So mention the location, which area or which floor of building you are going to start your work, hard work. So mention here, because as per area, I also said in the last video. So if area change, location change, so hazard also change. So check it or not, whether it is a height or on the surface you are going to start your hard work. Then next point, permit valid from mention the time and the date. So basically maximum we issue the permit for the one shift, it is the 8 hours maximum, and after, if the work continue after 8 hours, so you have to reissue the work permit after checking all. And okay, so the time, and the time, also mention the time and the duration. So now the next point, we just find out the special considerations. So in special consideration we find out hazard present. So we have a few hazard in mention here, and the front of that one column again, that is if hazard present, so mention here yes or no. And after that, if yes, so are you going to remove or control, so mention here. Okay, so first hazard, combustible solid. So before issuing the work permit, safety officer or safety practitioner must inspect the working area, whether the combustible materials is available or not. Like combustible material means like wooden log and paper, some cartoon, and plastic, leather, even clothes. If they are, you can just, if you just find out these things, just remove and control all things. And the next, flammable liquids. Flammable liquids. So if you find flammable liquids, like on the working side, like diesel, petrol, kerosene, engine oil, thinner, grease, you may find out paint. So just if you find, just mention yes. If it is no, so mention no. And if yes, then are you going to remove or control? So remove controls, you can just control with the this placing that just change your working area or change the storage area. Okay, and place this flammable liquid to another place, and with the safe in the safe area. Okay, or you may use also the fire screen here. The next point, flammable toxic gases or vapor. So if you just find, obviously in the during the welding you may find that the toxic gases, that is CO2, carbon dioxide. So for the protection of that, just use the respiratory system. Okay, and the next point is confined space. So are you going to the hard work in a confined space or where? So confined space definition is that any work locations area is not designed for the living, and it can be very just like it can be tough to do work there, and like excavations, trench, and vessels, tank. These are the confined space, so very risky, and you may encounter also a few gases there. So just check it out first, and then if it is confined space, so obviously with the work of if you just going for hard work, so during the hard work also there will be a spark and flame. So definitely you may just first remove that the condition of hazardous, if you just find out gases, flammable gases, so just remove first and then start the work. And for the safety officer, first check this availability of the gas and then issue the permit. And work at height also, if you are going to that hard work on the height, so you have to first issue that hard work permit, and also for the height work you have to another work permit, follow the work on the height work permit also. So hard work on the height, so you should also just make precaution for the height risk and simultaneously with the hard work risk. And next point, pressure, pipes, vessels, discharge and vented. So if you are going to hard work in the vessels or for the pipe, so you just mention there yes and no, and so before starting a work you just need to continue the supply of that pipelines and then start the work. Conduction of heat and spark, of course. During the hard work you may just find the heat and spark also, so we can control this spark and heat with the fire screen. And now next point, that is in a column, the strict and additional precautions. So these are the few hazard already mentioned in the workman. Now you have to also find out any other things, like any other hazard, or if you want to mention any other precautions, so there's a here column you need to just mention here, in this column, in this we do not find any kind of this required PPs for the hard work, and if you just want to start your hard work, you have to just associate with the fire extinguisher and fire points. So it is very helpful, and actually it is required for the starting of work, hard work. So mention there, if you do not find the fire extinguisher, proper fire extinguisher, just mention here. If you do not find the proper and required PPs of the workers, so mention here. And if you want to just before starting our work, so to isolate that the supply of the liquid chemicals, so just stop and disconnect the supply, then after that you start the your hard work. And next the column is authorization before work start. So of course here is this authorization means the issuer need to sign here, and it is safety officer, manager, and it can be an engineer also. And then now another column is for the acceptor. So who accept the work permit, those write down the name and the sign and the date also. And one thing very essential, asked to for the safety officer, asked to the acceptor, are they asking for the 8 hours the permit, or mention the hours for the permissible hours, and after the finishing of that hours, just cancel the work permit. Is very essential to do not continue the this particular work permit after the permissible hours. If you just want to continue your work, then reissue the work permit. Okay. So again, thank you for your patience, and if you want something, some new videos on any news video, or any other topics, just mention, and mention our website, in our mail. Okay. And so I will try to just conduct that training. And if you just have any kind of questions, feedback, just mail it. The mail ID is go.dynamicskill@gmail.com. And if you want to visit our Facebook, so we have the Facebook profile. And if you want to just send it message in our website, that is www.dynamicskilldev.com. So thank you once again.